All right. Well, let's get this show on the road, shall we? All right. Let's see here. Let's see. Okay, that's all looking good. That's looking good. All right. All right. All right. Mr. Adam Warlock, how you doing? How's your day coming along? How is your weekend shaping up? Okay. Ooh, looks like we got a fair bit of stream live. Let's see here. So the video playback for myself is choppy. But let's see what the actual game is looking like here. Let's see how it's looking. Okay, so the game's not too bad. So I'm going to finish the featured arena and then get the basic going. I haven't even done the gotten the streak going for the basic. I've been slacking a little bit on the arenas, just a little bit. But yeah, let's get into it and get her done. Get her done. Just doing some arena grinding. Very good. Are you going for a champion or just doing milestones? Let's do that. Normally by the Saturday, I should have the milestones for the featured and for the basic done for R1P1, and then just working on the trials. But I'm trying to think. I don't know why I'm behind. I don't know. I don't think I was slow on Thursday getting started. Maybe that's what it was. Possibly. Possibly. Gotta get those units? Yeah, man. Yeah, boy. That is what I'm in here for. And, yeah, now that I don't do arena anywhere close to what I did previously, it is definitely slow going. Definitely. Get through it. We will get through it. Okay, so the gameplay. Oh, yeah, I don't know. The gameplay keeps, like, momentarily freezing. I don't know if that could possibly be because of the webcam. Maybe. Well, let me find out quickly, actually. Hang on here. Hang on. Let's do this and that. Okay, let's see if that changes anything for the gameplay. If not, then we'll just go back to having the cam. Lazy Billy, how you doing? Been quite some time since I've been on one of your streams. It's been quite some time since I've been streaming. I don't think I streamed at all last weekend. Because for the last little while, it's usually just Saturday, Sunday mornings where I've streamed at all. And then last weekend, I don't think I did at all. So here we are. Here we are. But how you doing? What's new and exciting for you? Okay, yeah, so I think it was probably just the webcam that was causing the playback issue. Okay. Or no, it's still kind of choppy. I don't really know. Let's try the webcam again. I think probably what it is that, like, because I'm just using my an old phone as a webcam, and that's probably big part of the issue. I have an actual webcam. Maybe the next time I stream I'll try it with that and see how things go. But yeah, okay, let's bring the webcam back on and see if it's still the gameplay or the playback is still smooth. Okay, there we go. And as much I did get a 4-star Spider-Man 2099 from a crystal opening or arena. Oh, he was in arena a while, not too long ago. Oh, and let me know how the volumes are for the mic as opposed to the music. So I changed the music from what I had been playing previously. Crystal opening? Okay. Very good. Oh. Oh, hang on. Let me... Just one moment. One momento. Let's see here. Okay. So... I thought I had my phone set not to... Hang on. Yeah, I thought I had it set not to time out at all. Hey, you know what? I think, yeah, we'll not bother with the webcam, and I'm going to try it the next time with the actual webcam. Okay. So let's go back to the usual little graphic. So was that the first time getting him at all, or did you have him as a 5 or 6 already? You know, I don't use him very much. I do use him now and then. The main reason I don't use him much is just because of suicides. But well, I was using it for something the other day. Was it? Maybe it was Cavi Q, and I was kind of thinking, and maybe I should have taken him to rank 4 rather than Cap IW. But I mean, over time, you know, we're gonna get to rank 4 resources quicker. So he would be able to go to rank 4. I don't know if I would take him to rank 4 though. Just contradicting myself. I don't know what I'm saying. First time getting? Okay. Did you hit 3 R4s yet? Yeah, I did. I finished volume 1 of the Karina challenges. So prior to the... Hang on, I'm going to check something because the music is loud for me, but I don't know if it's loud on the stream. But prior to the spring cleaning offers, I wasn't planning to get anything really, like to spend any money. And then when we saw what they were, well, I thought they were pretty decent. No, bundle 11 I thought was pretty decent. And then, well, I'm just trying to find where the sound is that I wanted to change here. And then, hang on, what is going on? There we go. Okay, that's the one that I wanted to think of. Okay, cool. And then I was looking at what was. Oh yeah. Okay, wait. That music is way too loud, isn't it? Holy crap. Okay. Let's bring that down a bit here. Why? Let's try that and see. Okay. Oh, that's still pretty loud. Why is that so loud? What the hell? Okay, no, I think that's better. Yeah, that is better. Okay, yeah, we're good. Anyway, so yeah. So then I saw what the Bundle 11 offers were going to provide as far as the rank 4 materials. And then I figured with that, with finishing Volume 1, I was going to be 9,000 T3A short. And then with the side quest, with the 9,000 T3A, I figured, hey. And I really wanted Hercules at rank 4. So yeah, I got 2 of the Odins and a treasure, I think, and that gave me what I needed to from the spring cleaning, and then finished volume 1, and then the side quest was the last little bit. So yeah, we're good. But I don't know if I really want to be doing the extra objectives for Eternity to Fade because of Paragon. But, yeah. Let me know if it's still too loud for the music, or if that's better. Okay, because I just turned my stream volume to about half, and it seems a lot better. Like my voice is still, my voice is still over the music, so I think that's how we'll leave that probably. Okay, good. So I can get out of there, get back into here, and there we go. Yeah, I haven't used this sound setup for quite some time. I don't know why I don't become uncollected. I can, and I have 5 champs, and I'm close to getting my first 6-star, and I'm just level 39. Not bad. When the spring cleaning thing happened, I didn't realize there was an arena for it until the last 2 days. I need 1 more, not even close to it though. I have Warlock and Apocalypse at rank 4. Okay. Yeah, Apocalypse. From when we first saw the rank 4 materials, I think we saw the rank 4 materials. I don't know if I had Apocalypse, but when we first saw the rank 4 materials, which was last year's spring cleaning, I didn't really value Apocalypse that much, and it was from the Grandmaster's Gauntlet that I was like, oh man, he is so good. And it was after that I was like, yeah, my very first rank 4 is definitely going to be Apocalypse. And so I stuck to that. Although when I was looking at doing my first rank 4 from resources, I was going back and forth between Apocalypse and Hercules, but yeah, I wanted Apocalypse to be my first rank 4. And then I was really hoping for the 3-4 Cosmic Gem. Got Science instead. Took Cap IW up and then got the resources, like I was saying, between finishing Volume 1, the spring cleaning, and then the side quest. And that allowed me to take Heracles to rank 4. Croak, how you doing? I think I'm aiming to take Claire to rank 4. I don't know if I would do... Mystic would be a bit of a conundrum. I don't know if I would do Claire or Diablo. I definitely would not do Doom. Obviously, his great champion makes it worthwhile taking to rank 4, especially if you're looking for prestige. But if I took him to rank 4, he would be my profile pick probably forever, as long as I played the game. And I just don't want him as my profile pick. So that's probably the biggest reason why I would not take Doom to rank 4. And because of Suicides, I don't use him a lot. But yeah, the prestige bump from him at rank 4 would be damn nice for sure. I'm doing well. I'd love Claire at rank 4. I think it'd make most sense for me to do her to rank 4 because although I do want to change my war team, but currently I run Claire, Ultron, and Warlock for war, and I want to start using Hercules, Cap IW, and Vision. Cap IW and Hercules at rank 4, Vision at rank 2 just yesterday. And I want to try that war team, but I don't really want to do it when it matters because I'm so used to playing Claire, Warlock, and Ultron. And for the most part, I know for my lane, I'm going to be able to handle all the fights with those 3. But the biggest reason why I want to use Hercules is there's a couple of the stun. What is it? stunning reflection nodes. And with Hercules, that wouldn't be a problem. So currently, sometimes I take them and sometimes I don't. But if I was running Hercules, I'd be able to take them all the time. So I'm on the last question, 7-4, 5 pass to go. Then I'll see what gem I get. If it's Mystic, it will be Claire. Wait. We don't have much more we could afford to lose here. Will be Claire, have all classes planned except skill and science. Okay. Who would you do for Cosmic and Mutant? Cosmic, Mutant, Tech. Who would you do? Tech? I think Tech for me would be Ultron, actually. As things are currently. I think she's just a bit more versatile than Diablo, though either would be awesome. R4 champs, I don't think either would be a wrong decision. I think she actually would be a better all-round over Diablo, just because if the opponent's poison immune, Diablo, you're going to lose the damage potential for him, right? Whereas Claire, if they're poison immune, well, then you switch to Incinerate or to Bleed. So, and I mean, there's what, 3 champions who are Bleed, Poison, and Incinerate immune, I think? I think there's... Is it 3? Or is it... I know it's more than 1. Because Iceman is 1. Is it maybe... No, there's more than just 1. But he's definitely one of the very few. I got a Tech Gem, I take a Voltron too. Yeah. You know what, it's funny. When I got him as a 6-star, I think it was... Yes, before his buff. And I never really pay attention to when champions get buffed. And I know people were kind of hyping him up when he did get buffed. And I was kind of like, meh, whatever. And then I realized the thing with the higher the SIG, the less time Incinerate and Shock would be on him. And so because of that, I wanted to get him awakened. So I did the basic arena for him, got him from that, and put a couple SIGs into him and tried him. And I think it was during the war off season. And tried him for lane 8, I think. The far right. I think that's lane 8. Lane 8 or lane 9. And he was low SIG, so it wasn't that big of a benefit. But I was like, oh, that's going to come in handy, or could come in handy, if I wanted to be taking that lane in war. And then we used him here and there, but he was so good for Kang for 7-4. And there's something else recently where I used him. I don't remember what it was. But yeah, it's basically because of that, where I'm like, yeah, I could see having him at rank 4. The only other tech that I think I would do to rank 4, possibly, and I would need to have them play with them for a while, would be Omega Sentinel. I wouldn't do, even if I had Ghost duped, I don't think I would take her to rank 4, just because she, I don't find a need for her at all. Maybe if I had her duped, I would use her more. And then Warlock, the first of each class that's rank 4, I absolutely want them duped. I don't want to take up anybody to rank 4 in a class if they're not already duped. So, I guess I stop being lazy and 100% 7.4 and get that 3 to 4 gem. Yeah. If it's Cosmic, probably just do server for the prestige. Already have Hercules. Tech will be Mega Sentinel. Got super lucky in 5 crystals the other day. Oh, nice. You got her as a 6? Well, obviously, if we're talking R4, it's nice. Very nice. Yeah, So, as what usually happens, I was up late a couple nights ago, couldn't sleep, and hey, wait, look, I got a bunch of 6-star shards. Let's open some 6 stars. Ugh. I think I had 45 or 55,000 shards. I went with... Was it 45? No, it was 55, I guess, because I went with 3 basics and 1 feature. And I got a new Vulture. Which, hey, it's a new 6-star, but... Yeah, I should have saved them. Mutant, I'm pretty sure it'll be Apocalypse, but I may be swayed to do Kitty. But with the Karinas 2, I see Apocalypse would be a great first. Yeah, Kitty second, yeah. I'm going to buy that 10k bundle for 7.4 when they re-release it. for people that didn't initially buy it. Well, they kind of, oh, dude, that whole thing, I think it's so shitty the way all of that worked out, honestly, because there's no way that the month between 7.4 dropping and when them coming out with the title, it's not like in that amount of time they decided to have a new title. They knew they were going to have a new title before they dropped 7.4. And I don't know why they wouldn't have just had that as a part of 7.4. Like, I think it's so shitty the way they did that. And then with the title, they basically made it so that, yeah, if you wanted the 3 R4s, you had to get that 10K offer. Yeah, I just think that was really shitty the way that whole thing worked out. But it is good that they are allowing for the people who didn't pick it up to still get it at a discounted price. That's something else I don't like, and I think is shitty too, is that this is the first time, because normally when you do the completion of something, you always, it doesn't matter if you complete it day 1 or if you complete it day 100, if it's something that's indefinite, whatever the discount is, even at day 100, you'd still get that discount. And I think it's really shitty how for the 7.4 one, they're saying that initially the discount was only going to be there for a month, and now they've extended it. Well, they haven't actually extended it. They're just going to allow people to take advantage of the discount again. Yeah, I just think that's shitty. That discount should just always be there. All right, let's get the basic going. I think I'm gonna finish off Trials. I'm either gonna watch the Batman or Moon Knight. I'm only 2 episodes into Moon Knight so far. No, maybe not Moon Knight. I think Moon Knight I'd prefer to concentrate when watching, so maybe and the Batman's a long movie, so maybe I'll just finish off some of the Trials while watching the Batman. Yeah, I think that's what I'll do. I just talked myself into what I'm gonna do. I need to figure out how to play Anti-Venom before starting the Volume 2 Abyss challenges. At this point, from a customer service view, they should price it at 10K and leave it at that forever. That would go a long way to mending fences. Well, I think it's fine to have it like where they, when you first finish, I think it's like 2 hours, whatever, you get a discounted price. No. Is it 2 hours? Whatever the time frame is, you get a discounted price, and then after that time frame, it goes to the higher price. I think that's fine, but I think that it should always be that when you first get it, you do have that discount. And I mean, 2,000 units actually, that's a fair chunk of units. Especially like for what I can do for Arena now. Like, well, even when I was doing Arena like crazy, that's 2,000 units was still a fair bit. But now, it does typically take me longer to get 2,000 units out of Arena. Wrong. Oh, are you kidding me? Seriously, dude? Oh, well, at least it was just getting the streak going. Jeez. What are your thoughts on Black Cat? I've only used her in Arena, but I don't like. She feels weird. I know she's supposed to be really good and stuff. I haven't watched much of the video of her. But yeah, she's supposed to be really good. But to actually like the feel, so yeah, if I got her the 6-star, I'd be happy. It'd be a new 6-star, but I don't think I would do it much with her. I felt the same way about Professor X. The thing with him, I don't like when you dash back, I can't figure where he is. I I realize that he's a great champion for sure, and I did take him to rank 2. But well, with him though as well, I wouldn't use him too much because of suicides. But the thing is too with Black Cat, I don't really know anything about. I just know that she's supposed to be good, but when I use her in arena, I just don't like the feel of playing her. What do you think of her? I think most people, if they were to get her, would be pretty happy. Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't be unhappy. It's just not, I don't see investing the resources into her. And I don't know if she would really do anything that, of the skill 6 stars I have, I don't know if she would do anything that they don't already do. You know, that all being said, when Hercules first came out, I was pretty indifferent. And to be honest, even when I went for him in arena, I put in a lot of time for him. If I got him, I would have been more upset just about the time investment lost. I didn't really want him that much. Like, I wanted him as a champion, but it wasn't like, oh my goodness, I've got to have him. But now that I've got him, I'm so glad I got him. I really like Hercules. And also, I think when I first got him, I wasn't very good with him. Not that I'm very good with him now, but I'm getting better. So can we talk skill R4? I'm not doing Thor for Prestige. That's not an option. Could do Molgod, Kingpin, Fury, Senshi, Killmonger. They're all R3, run Suicide, so mostly looking at Moleman or Kingpin. I think I'm going to do Nick, actually. Even though I'm running Suicides. I think I'm going to do Nick. Now, the reason for Nick is that pretty much anytime I'm questing, he's on the team, and I use him pretty much all the time in incursions. I use him in DPX, and actually, the last incursions I did was just 5 rooms of Sector 8, but I ran Nick, DPX, and Hercules, and oh man, that was so OP. But suicides wise, I would probably. I just recently took Moleman to rank 3, and I like him when I use him. I just don't use him very much. And suicide wise, he makes more sense than Sung-Shi, just because Moleman will drop off the bleed and the poison right away, whereas Sung-Shi you've got to at least throw a combo. I really like Sung-Shi. So, and actually something for me, without, like 536, I used to farm mainly for energy refills. And now we're not getting the full energy refills from there. I don't see farming it at all. And Sung-Shi was so good for farming that. But yeah, suicide-wise, I think Moleman would be the best way to go. But I think I would probably, like, I wouldn't do Moleman. Suicide-wise, he'd probably make the most sense, but I think I would go Nick, for me. But yeah, just looking at somebody running suicides, I think Moleman is the best way to go. And the thing is, too, with Moleman over Kingpin, like, they're both suicide-friendly, they're both great champions, both have the potential to shrug off debuffs. But the nice thing with Moleman is he's got, well, I guess more so the bleed, really. But I mean, he's also got the shock on the L1. But he can apply 2 debuffs, which is kind of nice. What are your thoughts on the new champions for May? I think Wang could be pretty cool. I don't know about their abilities or anything like that, but just that, you know, who the new champions are. The other guy, I have no idea who that is. No clue. And I only, like, if not for the movies, I would have had no clue about Wang either. Are they both Mystic or just Wang? I think one that would be really interesting to see, and I don't know if we would see him, would be Agent Coulson. I don't know if we'll see another. Well, I think we should at some point see another character for a class that does what Apocalypse does for mutants. I don't know who it would be for in any of the classes, I guess Null kind of did that for... Well, no, Null really didn't benefit the symbiotes. He was the one that got the benefit of all his synergies, really. I don't know. There's the one to benefit symbiotes. But yeah, I think Wag should be cool. They're both Mystic. Okay. Oh, that would... I mean, that would kind of change who you'd go for, right? Wong. Yeah, I don't know why I'm saying Wang. You knew who I meant, though. I guess I was wrong in saying Wang. Oh, I know I was saying Wang. I just said she. That's why. Yeah, I think I'd be more interested in Wong. Even if it looks like the other characters' abilities are better, I'd still be more interested in them. But I don't think, crystal-wise, I don't think I'm going to be really looking for anybody until Omega Sentinel's featured. I'm pissed off at myself, though, that I went and opened those shards just a little while ago. And it's fitting for Doctor Strange. Yeah. It'd be nice if he had a synergy with Strange that did something to bring him closer to what he was prior to 12-0. I don't expect that, but it'd be nice. I don't know. So when they updated the 5-star basic crystal to have the exclusives like Wolverine, Thor, A-Bomb, so on and so forth. Like the only one that I was interested in was Wolverine. And I opened a bunch and I got Wolverine. And Scarlet Witch is there too. But I'd like to get her as a 5-star for sure, but I don't think I'm going to open any more specifically for her. I might open 5 stars if I'm needing ISO at some point. And if I got her, great, but I don't think I'd be opening them specifically to get her. And I was expecting to have to open a lot more than I did to get Wolverine, actually. The only champion I'm interested in opening at Crystal 4 is Anti-Venom for the basic 4 or 5-star. Okay. Yeah, I don't know anything about him. I am going to end up taking him to rank 2 because I know I will use him for one of the Abyss challenges. Or at least as of now, I'm planning to. I think I know... I think I'm pretty solid on the team I'm going to go for in that one. The only teams I'm not sure about... Well, the Mutant one, I'm probably going to wait until I have Stripe. I don't think I would do the Mutant one until I have Stripe. And then the Karina's Challengers, I'm not too sure the exact team I would use there. And then the Symbiote one, I think I'm... Null would definitely be there. Sim Supreme would be there, so that's 2 for sure. Most likely Miles, but Miles I think I'm only going to use for Luke Cage, and I would want him duped, probably. I think Anti-Venom would make sense, but I'm not sure if where you'd use Anti-Venom, if Null could also get the job done. And then maybe Spidey 2099 for the Dormammu. Possibly. But yeah, it's going to be a while before I'm doing the Volume 2... the Volume 2 Abyss challenges. But I think I'm going to start that off with... Well, I'm mainly going to target the T3A, really. And it's kind of shitty because it's the Mutant one and the Karina's Challengers that have the T3A. So in order to get the T3A from it, you gotta fight or defeat the Collector, which that's going to be the worst fight in there. I think I took Miles to rank 2, and I do want to take Anti-Venom to rank 2. And in both cases, it's because of that Abyss challenge. Or that Korean challenge. I'm just really glad that I got Volume 1 done. Oh. Those LOL ones? Oh, they were it was just they were so long. For featured, I would want Toad, Omega Sentinel, and the dinosaur. Oh, Sauron. Well, are all 3 going to be in the next one? Oh yeah, because it was Captain Britain. Yeah, okay, yeah. Because Captain Britain and Sam Wilson are in the current one, right? Yeah. Yeah, for that featured, it would. Well, oh, I guess for that featured, we'd also have Scorpion, Black Cat, Wong, and the other character. But it would mainly be Omega Sentinel that I'd be going for. So I don't think that the next one, I don't think that the sub features are going to be that good. I think in the current one, the sub features are actually pretty decent with Doom and who else was there? It would work out really well for me if the next feature had Strife as a sub feature. Because then I'd be really happy with either him or Omega Sentinel. Because if I got Strife, then that should make the Mutant Volume 2 challenge so much better. Yeah. So I need to remember before I stream again, I need to swap the webcam that I have from the other computer onto this one so I can try it. Actually, I think the webcam, I think what was causing the problem was probably the green screen. Because it's going from the phone and then the green screen. I think that's why it was kind of sluggish. Of course, I got interrupted as soon as I asked the question, just listening to your response now. So then I guess it will be a couple minutes until you hear me responding to this question or to this comment. So that was the question in regards to which to R4 for the skill champions. So I've never used Kingpin, so I really can't speak in regards to Kingpin, and I haven't used Mole Man much. But I like a champion who's either immune to the bleed and poison, or who's going to immediately drop them off. So that's why I would value Kingpin. Well, and Kingpin has a chance, right? Like it's not guaranteed, whereas Mole Man is guaranteed. And the thing is too with Mole Man, so Sung Shi would be much more. Oh crap! I wanted to be to my higher end 5 stars. Sung Shi is much more reliant on his specials than Mole Man is, because Mole Man, you can do pretty damn good damage once you get your monster mass up and get frenzy going. So with Mole Man, if you're running suicides, you don't have to be taking the recoil damage. Sung Shi, if you want to do the damage, you're going to be taking the recoil. Granted, with Sung Shi, outside of like Abyss, your L2 is going to finish the fight. So there's not going to be too many fights with him where you throw an L2 and the opponent is still standing. You know, I've missed the arena streams and chatting. So this coming week I start work at 5 a.m. The next week I start work at 7 a.m. And I'm hoping so. And what's been happening when I'm starting so early, because I'm still going to bed the kind of same time I've been going to bed. So because I'm waking up so much earlier, by the time I'm done work, I'm just tired. So I go have a nap, and then after that I'm like, yeah, I'm not sitting in front of the computer. But I think if I'm starting at 7 a.m. and I'm still going to bed relatively the same kind of time I always do, at least then I'm going to get more sleep. So I'm hoping that when I'm done work then, I'm not as tired. So finish work, go out for a walk, maybe get something to eat, and then stream for like 2 hours afterward. I'm really hoping. I'm just really hoping that I'm just not dead when I'm done work for the day. There we go. Buddy Lee, how you doing? Oh wait, I'm Buddy. How's your weekend coming along? 5 a.m. is so early. Good lord. That's what the time I start work. I get up at 3 if I'm working at 5. Just because I'm kind of slow to get going in the mornings. Because I'll wake up, and then for the first half hour I'm just on my phone. Then I'll get in the shower. That's about 15 minutes. Then I'll go get the work computer started just in case there's any updates so that those get applied, blah, blah, blah. Get something to eat, and then just hang out for a little bit. And then, and then they get started. So what are you up to on this Saturday morning? Yeah, it's still Saturday morning, Monsieur Buddy. So when you were streaming, what was it you were doing? Oh yeah, you were doing your Volume 2 challenges like 2 weeks ago, I think. And I was in your stream for a bit, and I wanted to offer to get on voice with you, but I just did not feel like being in front of my computer. That's the thing too, after 8 hours sitting in front of the computer for work, yeah man, I am just not wanting to be in front of the computer anymore for the day. Good, getting ready for T-ball and Little League games this afternoon. Very good, very good. Do all the kids play or just one? How good is Rogue? I really like Rogue. I don't use her, but I did take her to rank 2 as a 6-star. I wouldn't have maxed out the 5-star, but yeah, I do like her quite a bit. But like I said, I don't use her, and she doesn't have any really impactful synergies. The one thing with her that I think could change, and I think it's really the only thing that would really need to change for her, is just that the time between first stealing the opponent's buff and being able to have it where you need to get your first hit in to make it kind of permanent, that needs to be increased a little bit. Because what you could do is you could steal the buff, and then while they're recovering, while they're standing up, just get a quick hit, and then that gives you a bit more time to make the buff kind of permanent. But I think that in between just needs to be a little bit longer. But yeah, if you consider she's got like a regen, or the health steal, and then the power steal, it's not too bad at all. And then her awakened allows her specials to crit, or a higher chance to crit, meaning you'd steal more health or more power. And then buffs are going to shrug off. She's going to shrug off buffs much quicker. I'm trying to think. I don't think I had... No. When I took X23 to rank 2, I didn't have Rogue. But if I did, I don't know if I would have done Rogue over X23. But X23 is another one that I quite like. I don't use very often. But when I do get to use, I absolutely like using her. And I think it would be the same thing with Rogue, too. The only difference with X23, though, is that she does kind of have a useful synergy with Professor X. So it makes more sense to have her on the team, both with Professor X and White Mags. So she would benefit more out of synergies. But it'd be nice if Rogue had some kind of synergy with Kitty Pryde. Or a useful one. Actually, wait, maybe they did. 5, 7-year-olds playing, and since no one wanted to coach, the wife and I are coaching both. Oh, nice. Do you enjoy that? Completely forgot that Quicksilver will come to the game. Yeah, that should be this summer, right? Did I already use... I don't think... No. So this is the only team for arenas that I tried to actually get the Synergy team going. And a long time ago, I used to always do arena with Synergy teams. And then just over time, I'm like, this just doesn't make any sense. It's just takes too much time. And then now with the quick fill, yeah, there's just no point. The only thing I didn't like about quick fill, which I've gotten over, is that they just automatically take the next 3. And I preferred having 3 different classes on the team. But, at the end of the day, it doesn't really matter. Oh, are you kidding me? I guess not, because that's what happened, right? It's been cool. I don't know. I want to do it every year, but it's keeping us busy and more involved. Yeah. So how many days do you have to commit? Is it like once a week? Okay, I'm caught up. Fast forward a lot. I think I heard all your comments about the skill R4. Okay. So who do you think you're going to do? You were kind of leading more to Moman, right? Well, you know the thing, in regards to the coaching, buddy, like if nobody else is willing to step up, yet their kids are benefiting, like that's kind of unfortunate, right? Like, and I mean, it's for kids, right? So, I guess some parents probably take that stuff seriously, but it's for fun, to be physical, to be active. It's not about winning, right? So, you don't need a professional coach. Really, you just need adult supervision. You'd think that some of the parents would, like, hey, if you wanted to have this weekend off, to you and your wife, we'll be there and help out, kind of thing. Because, like I said, like their kids are benefiting too, right? So, but yeah, yes. I remember when I was a kid, my dad coached hockey, and it was kind of funny because he couldn't skate, so he'd be coaching, telling kids what to do from the like from the stands, basically. So he wouldn't be on the ice with the kids, but he'd just be standing back. It's funny too, because he was my coach, and I think that's a big reason why I wanted to quit hockey. If he wasn't my coach, I think I might have played a lot longer. Parasite, how you doing? How's work? Work's okay. I'm enjoying it. I enjoyed it a lot more when I got 3 days off in a row. Last week it was just 1 day off, and then this week is 3 in a row. And yeah, I'm not going to do it this week, but I think the next time I've got 3 days off, I'm going to go see my brother. I'm in Calgary, he's in Edmonton, so it's only going to be about an hour by plane. And then I was looking the other day. So we fly from Calgary direct to London, and I was looking to see if we go to Rome. And I don't know if it's at this time of year or just in the fall, but there is a direct flight from Calgary to Rome. So I might end up... I don't really know how to do it. Because I prefer to just add on to, like, if I get another 3 days off in a row, and just go to Rome for a weekend. I don't really want to use my vacation time for it. But it's only like 9.5 hours, which I find crazy because from Toronto to London is about 7.5 to 8 hours, but Calgary to Toronto is about 3 hours. So for Calgary to Rome, to be just 9 hours, I think is, yeah, crazy. Hey, buddy, working for Boeing, do you get any discounts on airlines? What are the best defenders? Unawakened? The best defender overall, no, I should say the best defender, unawakened. But the one champion you want unawakened to be a defender is probably Nightcrawler. I'm leaning Moleman. He's be my preference champ. Problem is, none are sigged up past 20 to 40. Moleman doesn't need the sig. Seems to. But then the SIGs though, so that would just be for the prestige though, right? Well, was Nick one of your options? Because I mean, the higher the SIG, the slower he's going to degen. And the slower that he's degenning when he's in his second phase makes him not harder to fight, but more impactful when you're fighting him. If that were an option. So then was looking at Kingpin similar champ, but really needs Hood along. Moleman needs no one, but they are top 2 considerations. Okay. Rioman, how you doing? Bam loves me. They gave me the mutant for my Archangel. Nice. Very good. When you switch back to non-suicide summoning units, it kind of depends what your build would be. Is there a cost to just remove them? I don't think so, right? The only cost is just reapplying them. You got to pay full. Really? Okay, that's interesting. Huh. Are you sure? Maybe you do, and they just didn't tell you. Then you get discounts on flying on airlines. Although, yeah, I can only see the discounts that we get for other companies. I don't see what other companies get for us. And I was looking today because Apple is one of the companies listed that we get discounts from, and none of the things I was looking for were discounted. So it's only specific items, and unfortunately, it's not iPads or computers. So, and I was thinking to get a new computer, a new Mac, but it would be like the tower, and then I saw the starting price. I'm like, no, I'm not getting anything new. I'm going to stick with what I got for a while yet. Yeah, tough to do a R4 and get no prestige benefit. Yeah, and that was one of the big reasons why I went Cap IW, was because he was already max sig. Any other science I would have taken to rank 4 would have taken quite some time to get the benefit of the prestige. And I did, like, for myself, I don't really care, but I did want to contribute to the Alliance prestige. And Cap IW was going to be the best one, the only way to do so. I could do Nick. I really use him though, probably because I only have 1 point in deep wounds. Yeah. Well, but if you have Nick, and then I'm just gonna check because I'm pretty sure that to remove masteries costs nothing. Yeah, it doesn't cost anything to remove them. So it would just be the cost for reapplying. So it would depend on the mastery build that you're putting back on. But I think, like, for the mastery setup that I have, so if I remove them and I want to go back to exactly what I've got, I think it's about 250 units, maybe? I think. And Jacob Showers, how you doing? Are you still above Alliance average, or they went up again? No, I'm above the average, and I think I'm going to be above the average for another week or so. So I'm at 14.4, and okay, yeah. So it's been at 14,188 for. That's what it was the last time I looked, which was probably about 4 days ago. So I'm 300 points. The only problem is, though, for me, is if I drop below again, it's going to be a long time before I can. Yeah, it would be a long time. The other option would be put SIGs into do, which I do not want to do. Working a ton. How about you? Working. Not. I could work overtime, but no. I really, really want to just work 4 hours a day, and so we don't really have the option to work part time. And I think the only part time is for the people who are part time. It's just like less days. But I would just prefer 4 hours. Like if it was 4 hours a day, I could work 7 days a week. I think. Man, that would be perfect for me. And I don't know. Maybe it's going to be a possibility because, like when I started, the wait times on the phones were about at least an hour, and then sometimes it was like 2 hours. And the last little while. Like yesterday afternoon, I looked just before I was done for the day, and there was no wait time. So if somebody called in, they were being helped right away. So finally, after a long time, you cross the. I know. It was a struggle, man. It was a struggle. So Krog, I think when if you take everything into consideration, honestly, I think Nick would be your best bet. He's going to contribute to your prestige. You're not going to feel bad about putting SIGs into him. Granted, they're not going to be that effective. Well, they would still benefit offensively, just because it's going to allow him to last longer when he goes into a second phase. But it's going to contribute to his prestige. It's going to make him a better defender. And if you've got a Deadpool, DPX, Deadpool, Flatpool, I think, then you could run that synergy. And that's really nice if you're so DPX, Deadpool, and Goldpool. Yeah, and you can run that synergy. If you're playing with champions who aren't dual immune, and it's really nice. Oh, I was using that earlier. Actually, I think that's where I'm still at right now. I think it was this current run. Yeah. So Hercules was down to 1% health. And because of that synergy of Nick and DPX, he's at like 18 to about 25%, no, about maybe 20% health. And it's strictly because of that synergy. So, yeah, that could be pretty nice. So you're still playing the game, Mr. Showers? Are you married yet? Got any kids on the way? It's been a while. Well, I didn't stream at all. But did I? Yeah, I don't think I streamed at all last week. And I got Monday off. So maybe I'll be able to stream the start of the next arenas. You know, one thing that sucks about starting work early, though, is now sleeping in seems like 5 o'clock. Because I'm getting up at like between 3 and 4:30. And so if I'm in bed, like if I'm still asleep at like 5 or 6, I feel like I've overslept. Have any of you been watching Moon Knight? If so, what do you think? I've seen the first 2 episodes, and I think it's okay. It's definitely piqued my interest. I'm going to watch the rest, obviously, but from the first 2 episodes, and you know, maybe the further in I get, but I don't know if all the praise that people have been giving it, if it's warranted. Again, I'm only 2 episodes in, so. Fury may be the way, and yeah, I use the synergy and incursions a lot. He's hoping I don't pull the skill gem. PP, how you doing? Moon Knight picks up. Keep watching. Yeah, I'm liking it for the first 2 episodes. It's just that, yeah, no, I kind of figure because the first one definitely piqued my interest. The second one, I was kind of like, okay, you know, there's obviously more coming for sure. And yeah, so I think probably what I'm going to do when I'm done the stream, I'm going to watch Batman, get the Summoner Trials done, And then tomorrow I'm gonna watch, finish off what I've got for Moon Knight, and just be able to watch the show and not do any arena. Wait till Wednesday and watch the entire series. Is there only one more episode to come? Because I think, how many episodes do I have? Here. Yeah, I wouldn't really watch it during the, well, I could, but. So I've got 5 episodes. There's more than 6 though, no? Only 6. Okay. Well, shit. Yeah, maybe. I'm gonna do Batman today, so maybe I just won't do Moon Knight tomorrow, and then finish, and then watch it all next week. But let me look here. Have all of those series been only 6 episodes? All of the Marvel series? It's only 6 for some reason? Okay. Okay, yeah. Interesting. Because, yeah, I thought, let's see, I have the others. What was it for Loki? Okay, so Loki was 6. Hawkeye. Okay, so they were all 6. Huh. Wow. Was WandaVision only 6? That felt like it went on a lot longer. Okay, yeah. WandaVision was 9. Falcon was 6. Okay. Huh. Good to know. Ooh, what do I want to do here? Batman was also very good at a couple of first. You know, and maybe, yeah. So, I was, when I watched the Snyder Cut, I was like, you know, I'm going to watch this over 2 days. It's long as hell. But then when I watch it, I really enjoyed it. So maybe it'll be the same thing with the Batman. Because that was one of the reasons why I haven't been too keen to watch it, is because it's long. But yeah, maybe I'll get started and be like, yeah, boy. Have a marathon, the Batman 5, Superman, and the Snyder Cut Justice League. That'll take up your Saturday night, Sunday morning, probably into Monday too. No, WandaVision was 9. They released double episodes? What do you mean? Let me go back. Because, yeah, I've got 9 episodes for WandaVision. I was thinking of Peacemaker for the 8 episodes. Oh, crap. I stopped paying attention for a second. Let me see here. Yeah, WandaVision was 9 episodes, and then all of the rest were 6. Oh, I got Peacemaker. Oh, have you guys watched Space Force? I watched the first season. I have the second season, but I haven't watched the second season yet. Oh, over 6 weeks. I see what you're saying. Okay, but yeah, there were 9 episodes. Yeah. And the Obi-Wan series comes out at the end of May, right? I do believe. I guess, yeah. So I got some videos to get done too. A couple of crystal openings, and I got to do some more of the variant 8, and then a couple more of the rank up ones. Although, as it is right now, I think I have videos scheduled into beginning of June. WandaVision was released over 8 weeks. I just remember, because I think WandaVision, yeah, I watched that as each episode came out. And it was because of that I decided the other ones I would wait until the whole season was done, which I was going to do with Moon Knight. And then, I don't know, I was on the couch, I was like, oh, let's find something to watch. I just finished, what's it? I think it was the most recent episode of Star Trek Picard. And I was like, let's have a look at Moon Knight. And it would make sense if they released it May 4th. Yeah. I think it's somewhere in the like 23rd or 20. Although, I think whatever it was initially supposed to be, they did push it back a little bit. I don't know, man. I don't pay attention to these things. They always plan for the next one. Moon Knight exactly ends with Doctor Strange. Okay. WandaVision felt like it was 8 weeks. Yeah, man. It felt like it was going a long time. And the first episode, it was like, what the hell is going on? It was a little bit like that in the second, but as it went, it, made more and more sense. But yeah, that first episode was like, what is happening here? What is happening? Oh, War didn't pop yet, I don't think. What's the next movie after the Doctor Strange one? What's the next movie that's scheduled for MCU? I think I want to go see Doctor Strange in the theater. Oh, maybe that's what I could do. I could go to Rome, or maybe get... No, I don't know if I want to do international traveling. Thor? Oh, okay. When is that supposed to be out? I saw a little bit of the trailer. I didn't watch the whole trailer, but... Is Jane Foster, is that still Natalie Portman? Because I know I saw, like part of Jane Foster, and she looked pretty buff. The next is Wakanda Forever? Oh, okay. Oh, I need to make a video, because there's a character in the game that... it probably doesn't sound like it, but in my mind, when they use their heavy, it sounds like Ibombe. If you do Cable's heavy, the audio it sounds like Ibombe. It's just my imagination, but Natalie Buffman. There you go. I think she's metal, right? Yeah, no, I know it shows her. I just didn't know if it was Natalie Portman playing the character. I figured it would be, because she's played the character up to now, but yeah, just a little bit they showed, I was like, oh, man, she's got jacked. She would have been able to take on Darth Vader. Look at the way she looks there. She'd have been able to beat up Anakin for sure. Have any of you guys been keeping up with the Johnny Depp Amber Heard court case? I haven't. I've seen like little bits here and there on YouTube, and there's like 2 million signatures for this petition to have her removed from Aquaman 2. Oh man. Might get the Lego Star Wars game? Oh, okay. Okay. So I think I'm going to probably try to start saving the basic arena just for Saturday mornings, just to stream at least the basic on Saturday morning. No. So first I'm going to try to start streaming during the week after work. so long as I don't continually need to go for my little naps. But if not, I think I'm going to try to be consistent with Saturday mornings for the 5 stars. Not interested in the court case stuff? Yeah. And actually, I haven't really watched any of it. It's more just seeing the video titles posted on YouTube. Cabby, how you doing? How you been? How you been? Yeah, I think this war I am going to try that team. She killed not just the whey protein, but the creatine and the plant protein too. In regards to Amber Heard. I'm good. How about you? I'm doing all right. You're doing okay. I'm liking when I don't have to wake up at 3 a.m. Those are definitely good days. But yeah, I don't know. After the stream, like I'm gonna start the Batman. It's funny. So now that I'm working, when I'm not working, I don't really know what to do with myself. I'm like, I got all this time free. What should I do? Do they pay pretty well? No. I was talking to my brother yesterday, and I was like, I think it would be a great job for somebody. If I were in my 20s, it would be it would be the best job I could have. Because when I was in my early 20s, I really liked traveling and stuff, and now I'm just too lazy. But you can travel very cheaply. You get good deals on hotels and resorts and places and stuff. But I don't think that like a single person having to pay rent, food, I don't really know if they could sustain themselves. Maybe, but you wouldn't have very much left over, I don't think. But for me, now, it's fine. It's work from home. And the day goes quick because, you know, pretty much one call after the next. And, yeah, it makes time go fast. The only thing, like I said, the only thing I don't like is that when I'm done, I feel like I have to take a nap. But that's also partly my fault. One, I should be going to bed earlier. Two, I think when I was done, if I went out for a walk, I'd get a little bit more energy, and then be able to come back and, you know, not have to take the nap. I keep on hitting don't recommend channel on my YouTube on the case, but still it's popping always. YouTube never learns. Actually, no. You know what? I shouldn't say that it doesn't pay well. I guess it really depends. So I don't think it does. But then again, I'm comparing it to like when I used to work, and that was after like 10 years in a job, right? So 10 years in a job, and it was in a place where you make a lot of money because of where you live. So it's probably a kind of unfair comparison, because also where I am now, the expenses are a hell of a lot less too. So, and I don't know what minimum wage is here, so I don't know how much above minimum wage it is. But I think, like I said, I think for somebody like 22 to 26, and you're adventurous and you want to go, you know, you want to go hang out in New York for a weekend, or go to London, or sit on a beach in Hawaii, I think it'd be a perfect job. Billy D, how you doing? Go outside, smell the roses. They smell like dog pee, or walk on beach. It's a big kitty litter box. Free time sucks. Huh. Yeah, I guess, the pay thing, I guess, really depends, because where I was living before, my monthly expenses was probably about 25 to 4,000 a month. No. Okay, so food, yeah, so food, you'd have to spread that out over the whole year, because for food, like a lot of stuff I would just buy once a year, like rice, pasta, that kind of stuff, like non-perishables. Yeah, I think it was, and then when you include like a mortgage, probably about 3,000 a month. And where I am now, I think my expenses would probably be, so outside of them, actually the biggest expense is condo fees, which sucks. Because, like, at least with a mortgage, eventually you don't have it, right? Eventually it will be paid off. But with the condo fees, you're going to always have to pay condo fees. But yeah, I think that's my biggest single expense. So probably between 800 to 1,000 a month is what my current expenses would be. So actually, yeah, taking that into account, I guess, yeah, it's not too bad, because outside of that, the pay would probably be maybe about 1,200 to 1,400 a month beyond what my expenses are. So it would cover my expenses, and then 1,200 to 1,400 a month beyond that, which that's not too bad. Although that means only like 12,000 savings a year. Maury, how you doing? How's your day coming along? But I think this kind of job, if you're on two salaries, like if you're a couple and one is doing this for the airline and you want to be traveling, and then the other has, a better paying job, I think it'd be really good. Or yeah, somebody, a little bit older, maybe the income isn't that important, and still kind of adventurous, still want to go places, whatever. Yeah, that wouldn't be too bad either. But so far, yeah, I really can't complain. I mean, yeah, I get to go to work in my underwear. There's no commute other than from my room to the living room. Ooh, yeah, okay, let's do that. If he's duped, let's see if we can't get away with. Okay, what does it matter then? Unless he's not duped. 1,400 is not bad at all. Yeah, but like I said, my biggest expense is the condo fees, right? So if you've got kids, if you've got a vehicle, if you've got a bigger mortgage, then that's going to eat up into that 1,400, right? So yeah, like so a single person with not a hell of a lot for rent, who doesn't, eat out a ton and stuff, it's not bad. Really? Wow. Okay. That's how it's gonna be. That's how it's gonna be. So are you still happy with the move, Parasite? Have you settled in? Billy, you're in Dublin, right? Like right in Dublin? Because we fly direct from Calgary to Dublin. Maybe I'll come say hi for a weekend. Actually, when I left Ireland, I was convinced I was going back. I wanted to go back and live. And I've never actually been back to Europe. No. So after Ireland and Scotland, I was back and then lived in Italy for a while. And then after that, I've never been back to Europe other than like just transit. Richard, how you doing? I don't know. I think I would. That's what I should do. I should just go places and like. Although I guess that would. I'd have to see how you would do. I don't know if I could stream from my phone. I wouldn't mind doing that, like doing travel stream. Although, maybe not currently. Maybe in a year or so. Afraid for my unit stash? Uh-oh. Ruh-roh. I don't really think for me there's going to be any kind of unit offers that are going to be like irresistible. So I don't really see now the Eternity of Pain. Will probably be needing to use units there for sure. But I don't think I'm going to open any battle chips. I was planning to do 1 million battle chips every time I got 1 million. And then do a video once I had 10 million. But I think I'm just gonna hold on to my battle chips. Because so long as I'm over 20,000, I want to hit 30,000. But so long as I'm over 20,000, I usually feel pretty good with whether it be if there was an offer that I thought was irresistible, or if there was a bunch of content that I was like, oh, this is gonna be costly. I feel that with 20,000, it allows me to take advantage of both, of a crazy unit offer, or to get any significant amount of content done. Let me see here. And yeah, I think even if I went back to having the amount of time that I used to, there's no way I would go back to doing arenas like I did. It just wouldn't happen. You don't need units for Eternity of Pain. You're too OP in this game. So all I stream is arena, and you see how bad I do in arena sometimes. So that would tell you. Although I think, I'm trying to think, I don't know if for the final week of Summer of Pain, I don't remember. No, the final week of Summer of Pain, or the final 2 weeks, whatever it was, the final challenge of Summer of Pain, I did use units. I don't remember how many. And then the Grandmaster's Gauntlet cost me 3,000 units. Yeah, that was 3,000. And now, so the thing with Summer Pain last year, though, the first day, not the first day that it was out, but the first day that I went for the final challenge, I don't know if it was the input problems or it was probably more, it was a mix. And it was actually one of the very first times I ever quit out of something, where I got to the end and then quit out. And it wasn't, so the worst thing ever was when I tried to do the Loki challenge, and I initially went for Green Goblin. That one was so dumb, because I spent 2 hours trying to get Green Goblin down, and then I finally just gave up and went the Rage path, and I was done within 45 minutes of being on the Rage path. And I should have, not, and it was so annoying because I spent so many resources on Green Goblin. And actually, because of the way I did that, it kind of ended up putting me back for a lot more volume 1 because I had intended to get it done a lot quicker than I did, but because of using so many resources on Green Goblin, yeah, it didn't leave me with many to use in other areas. Buy crystals with the units? No, I did that for Hyperion. I'm not doing that again. Although I said that after Namor and after Aegon too. Are you running new input beta? No. Oh, let me try that actually. I don't really notice it that often in Arena. Okay, I need to have the opt-in though for the beta as well, right? I think. Or could I just have the input beta? Let's try that. Do I need to restart the game? Probably. Okay, I'll be right back. Un momento. Okay, I'm back. I am back. Go for Wong? Nah, I feel wrong going for Wong. What's even Penny Parker's awaken ability? I don't know. Yeah, I think it's the heal plot. Gotta go, celebrating my kid's birthday. Talk to you later. Alright, dude, have a good one. Have a good one. Alright. Where are we at? We're just over 2 million, right? Sorry. Yeah, and I think it takes about 2 hours to get to 4 million to basic, so. And we'll go watch Batman and work on Summer Trials. Actually, maybe I'll... Oh, maybe what I'll do tomorrow, stream tomorrow morning and finish off the side quest stuff. I was thinking maybe I'd leave some of the Summer Trials, get it like 1 million or so done today, and then have a little bit over 1 million and stream that tomorrow morning, but I might just do the side quest stuff. Uh-oh, why? Why? Really? You know one thing that really annoys me with Rhino in AQ? So he has a higher chance of going unstoppable the smaller the champion is. Apocalypse is extra large. So what the hell does that keep happening? The chance for Rhino to go unstoppable against an extra large champion should be very slim. But when I'm using Apocalypse in AQ against Rhino, he'll go unstoppable quite often, and it really pisses me off. It's not that he's going unstoppable, it's just that the likelihood of him going unstoppable against an extra large is decreased. And so when he's doing it against Apocalypse, yeah, I do not like it. Yeah, I don't think I've used Penny Parker for anything. No. I did use her a little bit for War during off-season a couple times when I wanted to try a specific lane. The Hazard Path with Poison and Incinerate. And she did pretty well for it. Yeah, sometimes he goes unblockable with larger champions, absolutely. But nowhere. Like, for example, in Arena, if I'm using an extra large champion, he will not go unblockable ever during the fight. I mean, granted, the fight doesn't last that long, but anywhere else I've ever fought him and I'm using a large champion, he does not go unblockable. But he goes unblockable probably, if not every time I face him in AQ, every second time. So it's specifically for the AQ one that pisses me off. You don't like Penny? No? You don't like to use her or to fight her? Or just you don't like the character? Because I think as a defender, she's still quite good. She's not that stable as an attacker, unreliable. I haven't used her much. I only tried her in War that little bit during an off season, and I liked her. The only thing for me with suicides, and to really get her damage, you do need to be throwing a few specials, so not ideal for suicides. But usually an L1 and then L2 and it was over. I think if you were doing a longer fight, you'd want 2 L1s and then your L2, but she's not somebody I would use. Well, I mean, I'm not going to use many champions that are going to be... She's not that negatively impacted. Well, you know, she would be pretty negatively impacted by suicides because you do need to be throwing specials pretty frequently to get the most out of her. L1 and L2 is 10% recoil? Not necessarily, because if the L2 finishes the fight, then you're not taking the recoil on the L2, right? And more like when I was using her in War, the L2, the fight was over. So I was taking the 5%. I was taking 5% for the L1. But like I say, for longer fights, yeah, you would be. So I don't know if I want to get to the 4 million now or wait until the R5 5-stars are back, because just running the R5s gives me 1 million points. Let's see.
Take me away from home. Show me all the places I've never known. We'll change.
Ooh, is this gonna do a minute? Should I? Yeah. Better. That's approximately 60 units of items in War. I don't think she's really meant as an attacker, right? So it's not like I only did that just to try her, not because like Red Hulk or Mephisto would make a lot more sense to actually use where I was using her. So yeah, I don't really see, if you're running suicides, I don't see somebody using her in War. Well, maybe. I mean, if you're facing a bishop or if you needed a heal block, she could be useful for that. But yeah, I don't think I've seen anybody take her in to attack on a regular basis. Well, it would really only be the person doing that lane who would use her, and he's never used her. And I only did it during the off season just to try. Oh, that was the other one. Oh no, but Mephisto's not bleeding. Okay, yeah. Because I was trying to figure. I know there's got to be more than just Iceman that's tri-immune. But he's still the only one that I can think of right now for bleed, poison, and incinerate immune. I guess Ultron would be kind of close. Although in Ultron's case, it would be 4, right? And I don't know how quick, like if he's max sig, I don't know how quickly he would drop off the incinerate and the shock. Hark, Ultron, Warlock, anyone can take Bishop? Sure, but she can too, and she'd be good for it because she's going to be incinerate immune. So, and in Hercules' case, that's only because of his immortality. He's still going to take the incinerate damage. And then Ultron, that's kind of dependent on Sig level. Like if he's unduped, well, then he's kind of screwed there. If he's a high Sig, then yeah, the incinerate just won't last very long. Granted, I think I don't see Bishop. Well, on my he's never been directly on my path. He's usually on a shared node. I could. No, I don't think my Ultron. I don't think the Sig would be high enough to make a good go at him. But yeah, she, like I said, like she's not somebody, at least not for my alliance, that I'm seeing anybody use on attack. She's always, yeah, it's going to be far more effective if somebody has an R3 or an R4 penny. It's going to be far more effective on defense. There's always a bishop on your path? Yeah. Yeah, because I mean, some nodes are going to make more sense for certain defenders to be placed on. So, like, quite often I'm seeing Venom is probably the most frequent defender that I see. Yeah, because almost every war I see him, I face him. Which is funny because it's no, there was once where it wasn't a one shot, but pretty much anytime I see him, it's a one shot. And the time that it wasn't a one shot, I didn't realize that he was getting the unstoppable. I kept hitting him, and then he went unstoppable and kicked my ass. But other than and that was just a mistake on my part. Other than that, yeah, he's never really posed too big of a problem. There was a while, but it was mainly off season where I was seeing Arcus on the first section mini for my path, and then Mephisto just made that a joke. I think it was Hazard Shift. Yeah, and that's probably why they're putting in there, because there's very few options for poison, incinerate immune plus bleed immune. Or no, bleed wasn't a thing. It was just poison and incinerate. But more, how you doing? It's been a while. It's been a long while. How you been? Ooh, this is not gonna go. Oh crap. No, my L2 definitely no. Yeah, that's over. I face Agent Venom, Darkhawk on Aegis Intercept, Ma on Power Snack, Korg on Mixmaster, Bishop Thing on Section 2, and Fury as Section 2 mini boss, and Boss Wing. Every war, that's your schedule. How have you been sore? I've been doing alright. Can't complain. Do you? Oh, I should also run. Yeah, let me throw on a. I think. Yeah, an attack boost. We should be done in half an hour. Yeah. Let's do it. And I just realized I could have done it already because, yeah. Yeah. So, Parasite, you all set for the eternity of pain? I'm interested to see what the rewards are going to look like. Not so interested about the fights. And to be honest, like, I'm going to definitely have a go at it. You know, if there's stuff to be done, I want to get it done. But I don't think I'm going to feel like I need to, because honestly, like, the only reason I felt I needed to get an R4 was just for the title. Outside of that, I'm okay not having more R4s. And Apocalypse I would take to rank 5. I don't think Cap IW I'd take to rank 5. But pretty much all of my R4s are just going to be those that I would see taking to rank 5. What's Eternity of Pain going to look like? Summer Pain? I think so. It seems like that's, yeah. For anything that we've seen, that's going to be what's the closest to, yeah. 7,900 other opponents are not that big of a deal. Well, it depends what the nodes are. If you have a node where they heal 1% every second or something, that's going to make things suck. And I think it's only accessible to Thronebreaker and Paragon, right? Cav? No, Cav could still participate, I think. But Uncollected would not be able to. We'll just do it. Yeah, this should do it, eh? Yeah. Thronebreaker and Paragon only? Okay. I'm hoping Cav can. I need to push Thronebreaker. Yeah, and Paragon will get the extra objectives. Basically like last year where Thronebreaker got the extra objectives. Because yeah, last year for Summer Pain it was just Cav and Thronebreaker, right? Ooh, nope, we're not going to fight Doom. No. And that's May 11th, right? So that's next Wednesday. Not this coming Wednesday, but the Wednesday after. Maybe I have to call in sick to work. Wasn't Hercules pretty OP for like every encounter last year for Summer of Pain? How do you get Paragon? Completing Act 7 and having 3 R4 sisters. The 3 R4 I think is a bunch of bullshit. I think it should be 2. Because the third one is basically you have to spend money. 2 you could get from straight playing the game. And I don't like how they said, oh, there are free-to-play players who have 3. So 1, let's say I think there's probably between 500 and 700,000 people who play the game. There's probably 10 free-to-play people who have 3 R4s. And those 10, it's also dependent on RNG. So I don't like that they're basically trying to say that it's accessible to anybody, possibly, which it's not. And I think 2 would have been fair because having done everything, and then the Act 7 completion, you would get the resources for a rank 4, and then with the Act 7 exploration, you get the 3 to 4 jet. So I think that's a fairer way. But having the third one is saying you have to have spent money. Because even with 2, it's pretty close. Like, it's quite possible with 2 that if you don't have the 10,000 units for the resources for the Act 7 completion, that you would need to, spend a little bit of money to get to the final, couple thousand units or whatever. So even for 2, a lot of people would have had to spend money. But for 3, pretty much everybody would have had to have spent money to. Like, I spent money to get the third one. I was a little more than a third of the way without. Yeah, but even with the free to play being in Masters, that's not a guarantee, right? The free to play that would have had the 3 R3s, it's not because of being in Masters, it's because of RNG. Being in Masters contributed, but it's RNG also contributed, more so than being in Masters. And the only reason I think, honestly, if I was still playing the game like I was previously, I don't think I would have spent on sprinkling at all. But I realized that with the decrease in time that I play the game, it's not really units. I'm still getting about the same amount as the battleships, which in a sense would end up being units. But yeah, so I'm going to just be a lot slower to accumulate big chunks of units through battleships. But yeah, if I still was doing the same amount of time, I don't know if I would have spent to get that third rank 4. Reaper Dragon, how you doing? I'm so close to becoming Thronebreaker. I'm on 636 Cap IW chapter. Would Maulman be good to do that boss since he only gets damage from crits? I don't know, because it's so long as you're not blocking. Because I think it's still the same where there's a period of time where he absorbs the damage, but if he hits you, he transfers the damage to you. So then it's through block as well. So if you're blocking, you take a ton of damage. So long as you could be getting good intercepts, that should not be a bad way to go. I ended up going with because that was when you could cheese it with Ronin. So I ended up using Ronin for it mainly. Is it even possible for a free-to-play to be in a top-tier competitive? BG was. So it's possible. It's possible, but you can't use him. Yeah, no, that you can't use him as the example, right? Because that's his job. So as a regular person, probably not. Like as somebody with actual responsibilities and a family and a job and stuff, probably not. Because you just wouldn't have the time commitment to the game, right? One, to be able to have the time for that kind of alliance, and two, to be able to grind the units to try to keep up. Because, I mean, so top tier alliance, it's going to be a big part, going to be really good players, but a big part also is going to be a lot of big spenders. Because I don't care how good you are. If you're using maxed out 5 stars and the opponent is all R4s, R3s, you're going to get through a lot of it, but because of a screw up and because of the discrepancy between your R5 and the R4, R3, a screw up is going to really cost you. I'd build up to Frenzy with spamming SP1 maybe. Yeah, I guess you could also save to your SP3 too, or SP3 as well. BG's past tense. Yeah, so he's not currently, but that was a free-to-play player who was in a top-end alliance. So, but again, I don't think he's the example of free-to-play though. Well, I guess it depends. Because I don't think that most people who are free to play, I don't think this is their job, right? Well, I mean, I don't know. I was never free to play, but I did have all the time in the world to play. But even when I had the time, well, I wouldn't have been good enough to be in a top-end alliance. And no, I don't even think with the amount that I was grinding and stuff, I don't even think I would have had the units to keep up in a top-end alliance, even if I was good enough to be in a top-end alliance. So I guess it depends. What do you consider top end? Is that like the top 10 alliances or top 30? Because top 10, so you're looking at 300 people. Top 30, you're looking at 900 people. And out of that, so yeah, okay, let's just say 1,000 people, right? For your top alliances. So your top alliances consist of 1,000 people. I don't know if you'd have 5 or 10 that haven't spent a single dime on the game. With forced to spend to be in competitive alliance, then Kabam is making that as a point for getting the third R4. That is how their calculations are. Right, in that thing that they had said. But that's what I'm saying. I think the RNG of the gifting was more impactful than being a top-end alliance. Like, if you got good RNG for the gifting, and you're in a mediocre alliance, I think you would have done just as well as getting shitty RNG and being in the top-end alliance. I could be wrong, but that's just my assumption. And then also, like, as if you had 100,000 units. Well, no, because I've never seen anybody with 100,000 units. I've seen people with 50 to 60,000. So if you had 50 to 60,000 units and you put those all toward gifting, yeah, I think that would have been enough to, get you an R4. I hope. Goodness gracious. Just imagine that amount of units not getting you an R4. That'd be so wrong. gifting event was not in the calculations at all. Yeah, that's bullshit. Because that was a huge factor, right? Because prior to that, could somebody have had 2? I don't know if somebody could have had 2 prior to that. Because the first one was in like August, September, right? And then gifting, so September. That was like 3-4 months later. And that is the reason I say Mike is just a bluff man. But he's not. I have nothing against the person. It's just the way it is. He doesn't know the game, right? He knows No, he doesn't. Yeah, his responsibility or job is not to have an understanding of the game. It's to communicate with the community. No, the gifting event is the biggest contributing factor to anybody who's got multiple, and I mean multiple as in 5+ R4s. Gifting event is the reason. Ooh, okay. Let's see what we've got. And I think I'm going to go in at the Hercules team that I was talking about earlier. Although I'm in a quest currently, so I'll need to finish that before I can join. But let's see what we're working with here. And it might be better just to go with my tried, tested, true team. Yeah, I think my normal team would be the way to go. Yeah, because Claire would definitely handle the first 2. She could do. Well, I wouldn't do Mephisto. No, I'm going with my normal team. Okay. I do really want to take the Hercules team in, but Claire would. So we'll go with the usuals. The usual suspects. I don't even know which of these are to use. I just usually go with this one. I don't think it benefits anybody on my team. Okay. So get my energy used up. There we go. Oh, only rank 2. I would have thought she'd be rank 3. Okay. Yeah, that's where we were. Do we have... I think we have T4B starting later today, right? I do believe. So we need another 600,000 to get done here. Okay. Yeah, this is just out of OCD, I think. So what have you been up to, Billy? What's new and exciting? Okay, I guess that's enough. Oh, yeah. Yeah, we're not going to go through all of them. T4B is today? Okay, yeah, so I'll probably get that done tomorrow then. Oh, maybe that's what I'll stream tomorrow morning. There we go. Between that and the last little bit of the side quest. I think I just need to do 10 runs of Epic. Get the 5-star Awakening Gem. I need to see if I've got a Mutant Awakening Gem for Wolverine. I'm not going to open any more 5-star crystals. so he's not going to get awakened that way. Come on, let's do it. Let's get this done with. Come on, man. We're getting hungry. Well, I guess it is lunchtime, so it makes sense. I had T4B in overflow just before that, like a fair bit of T4B in overflow, just before that last level up, and then I took Vision to rank 2. I think I took Wolverine to rank 3, and I think I did one other 5-star, and so that used up all the T4B. So once again, I'm back to where I'm needing T4B. Oh, do I still have the attack boost going? Made a waste of time when I was submitting the help requests. Really? Okay. Damn it. Really? Ah. Well, that was unfortunate. What? What? Uh-oh. Okay, this is getting dangerous now. 500,000 away. We don't want to lose our streak now. Jeez. Jeez, Louise. Okay. Let me relog. Ready, Freddy. So we should probably see an offer, like a resource offer, just before Eternity of Pain drops, or just as it drops. A bunch of health pots and revives. Maybe energy refills too. Man, they're changed to 536. Oh, I think that was sleazy. Oh, we don't have that many more to put the requests in for. Okay. Get them all. Let's get them all in there. And yes, this is burning up time for the attack boost, but it's okay. It is okay. Let's get her done. Or maybe not. There we go. All right. How do you guys do an AQ, Parasite? So we were getting closer and closer to the top 45, and now we're back into the 60s. Which it's just due to prestige. Like other alliances, their prestige has been going up more than ours. I don't think, I'm pretty sure we got 100% every day, so. Really? Oh, there we go. One way to get things done. 400,000 away. AQ, you're all sloppy when war is on? Okay, but like where do you normally place around for AQ? Oh man, why does it want me to fight this Doc Ock all the time? Yeah, it's gonna keep being the same team. Damn it. Dang it. You just do 2 BGs when C. Oh, okay. Oh, so you're more focused on war. Green Gom's not going to get us like he did last time. Nope. Around 3 to 4,500. Okay. Good. Oh, it's getting close. It's getting it close. From gold 3, we pushed ourselves to gold 2. Nice. Very good. Yeah, we dropped to plat 4 after the placement phase. And then we got that. I think we were at 175 plat 3. And I think right now we're at 150-ish plat 3. So another win should probably get us to around 120 to 80, somewhere in that range. Next season, you're pushing for gold 1? Nice. Okay. Yeah, it would suck for us that, the last few seasons we've been plat 3, no problem. And then just after the war rewards get buffed, we end up in plat 4. That would kind of suck. I think if we win the next one, the current war that we're in, and one more, I think we should be pretty solid for plat 3. Oh, I should just hit him at 1%. Come on. So this is what I'm talking about. So smaller champion, he's not going to go and block up. Here, I'll even give him the chance. See? Okay, he did once. Was that twice? Yeah, okay, that was twice. You should do it. Oh, he should have gone unblockable there too. But yeah, so and what's happening? Okay, so smaller champion, so he should be going unblockable. But that was what was happening when I'm using Apocalypse. Like it would be that frequent, and it should not be. But only in AQ. And then also it was happening when he wasn't charging, which was really getting under my skin. Really? We're not getting solid members who stay longer. Most of the people couldn't control the pressure of war and quit. Okay. Yeah, I think it's got to be tough for like lower alliances. Like, cause I think like the higher the alliance, one, you're gonna have a lot more people looking to join, and then two, you're gonna have more people that are committed. And I think for the lower the alliance is, the harder it is for recruitment for sure. And I think yeah, you're definitely gonna have um, a revolving door too, right? Because you're gonna get people that it's an alliance I could find whatever, and they don't feel the need to stay. Whereas for a higher tier alliance, if you don't stay, the alternatives there's not many, right? Whereas for a lower tier alliance, it's like, well, yeah, I don't know. And I haven't looked at the recruitment forms for a long time, but it was one thing I always thought was funny when it's like, oh, brand new formed alliance. I'm like, yeah, there's tons of alliances, and yeah, it's gonna definitely take some time to get established and get things going. They're not interested in war. I'm like, if I were to leave the alliance I'm in currently, I would look for an alliance where I don't have to do war. I'm doing war because I like the alliance that I'm in, but outside of that, yeah, I don't want to be doing war. They just want casual gameplay in AQ, yeah. Which is interesting because if it's the competitive aspect that people don't care for, then that would suggest that battlegrounds might not be that popular. But it might be different if it's you directly against someone else, maybe. But it's also looking like battlegrounds are going to be far more um, controlled by cheaters than war. And I mean, war was pretty controlled by cheaters. It probably still is. I mean, every now and then they do their ban ways. But yeah, if they don't get a handle on the modding or cheating in battlegrounds, I don't really see the point of doing it because you can't have a competitive aspect to the game that's controlled by the cheaters, right? Then the competition's out the window. Okay, we're getting there. We're getting there. Another 100,000, and it is game over. So it's going to be 1 and a bit matches to be done, and then tomorrow morning I still got a 500,000 to put up in the basic and the feature to get me the top 30%. But the rest of today will be Summoner Trials. Kabam can't control the cheaters. Well, what they need to do is just completely delete the accounts of the people that are cheating. That's what they need to do. But yeah, banning somebody for a day or 5 days and they come back and nothing has changed on their account or for them. There's no reason to not to continue or to pursue that avenue to be modding and cheating, right? Whereas if the account is completely deleted, then that's that time investment gone. But the thing is too, it's beneficial to have the cheaters, right? Because if you've got the cheaters there who are obviously going to do better because of the cheating, that means the legitimate players have to spend more to, offset the people who are cheating. Oh, so close, yet so far. Like I said, one match and a bit. One match and one fight, really. Maybe I should just go and lose the streak. No. No. Okay. Okay. That is the point? Yeah. Whoops, that's what I get for looking away. Come back to getting beat up by Dirax. Yeah. Unless there are cheaters, there is no competition for the legit player. Yeah. Mod hacks are always advertised after their videos. Yeah. I mean, for me, it makes no difference one way or another because I'm not going to be at the top end for Battlegrounds anyway. So for me, I'm not going to be facing them. But yeah, I think it sucks for somebody who's really good, who's competitive, who wants to be, competing and stuff. And you're doing it legitimately. Yeah, that absolutely sucks. All right, well, that is it for Moa. Yeah, I think I'll probably be back tomorrow, do the T4B and finish off the side quest. I think I've only got 10 entries to do for epic difficulty. Pick up the Awakening Gem. We'll open the Awakening Gem to see what class. I think I've got a couple. Oh, I've only got 2 5-star generic Awakening Gems. We'll see what we get. I need to use a mutant on Wolverine. But yeah, that is it for me. Thanks for coming and hanging out, and I'll catch you guys later. Take care.